welcome to the football agenda. First of all, we want to introduce ourselves. This is just basically football, everything football, Champions League, Europa League, every league that interests we the boys in Bro Society. So this is our first episode that we are bringing to you. So if you like this video, just hit the subscribe button and let's get going. My name is Kofi Osu Derek. You can call me KOD. And I'm the host for this evening. And this is my guest.
Pharaoh. Yeah, Pharaoh. Exactly.
So now we are going to look at the reviews of today's matches, starting with the Premier League. And our first match took place 11:30, Manchester United versus Southampton. So TJ, how do you think that match go?
Oh, that match, I see Man United do everything, Charlie. As then start the season where things start to go shaky and things, But I think they are making, resolutions, and then I think they are coming up. Then they do well. Because as they feel lash Liverpool. Yeah, they feel lash Liverpool. What was the scores for that one?
2-1.
Yeah, 2-1. It was a good start. It was a good, a good comeback in the Premier League as a whole. Yes, being able to defeat Liverpool and then going ahead to win the game against Southampton 1-0, 2 winning streak. That's winning streak. I think they will continue. Yes, because Charlie, judging from how they play and everything is going, and Casemiro being the main man, the main news in the club right now, bringing that kind of vim and then to the team. Yeah, sure say Charlie, this season they be Man United. We'll be forgetting we'll be this season the squad that Man U won. I think Ten Hag has wonderful plans for Man United, and I think it will go well for Man United. And I think Man United fans should expect something big, expect something very, 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 I think interesting from Eric Ten Hag. I think this season will be nice, and I think I'll place them in the first four. Yes, the top four. Yes, I think they will make it to the top four, and going into the Champions League. I think Man United will make it, Charlie.
So if they don't make it, is that a failure on Eric Ten Hag?
Oh, I would say so.
Why?
I would say so.
Why?
Because judging from the signings and then how they've been playing recently, we all know Man United have been bleeding since we can remember. Maguire being one of the problems at the back, and then all those kind of things. But this season they were able to sign Lisandro Martinez. Not long ago, Rafael Varane came in, and then a couple of players being signed. I think it's a very good backup for the defense, and we can see that the pair of Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez from Ajax is very strong, especially Lisandro Martinez. The way he was able to hustle the Liverpool players at the back as of that time, the match, I think it's very solid. So with this kind of squad and Casemiro coming to handle the DM, it's no excuse for Eric Ten Hag. I think he has to go all the way to give the Man U fans a better season, something better this season. So
okay,
I think they should make it to the top four.
To my United fans, you have it from TJ. Expect big things from Eric Ten Hag.
Exactly.
Top 4 means it's a failure. And yeah, we move on. Our next game, Chelsea versus Leicester, who went a man down but still won the game. Tell me your take on that.
Okay, Chelsea, Leicester, as you know, one of the teams in the Premier League, no matter how they are punk. Exactly. And then Chelsea, Chelsea, the one way or the other, one match, just a red arrow maybe. But being able to come back and win this match with one man down, I think it's a nice win. It's a nice win.
Okay.
I mean, Leicester being that kind of team that can really disturb. If Chelsea didn't lose with 1 man down, I think Chelsea is getting stronger. Yeah, it's
But
getting stronger.
do you from their last 2 matches, do you think Thomas Tuchel is being found out on his style of play?
I think so. I think so because looking at how Tottenham and Chelsea went, yes, and Conte was really, on his boys, was really pushing. It's like the way Tottenham were playing, they were used to Chelsea's play. Exactly. So being able to, draw with Chelsea 2-2, I think everyone is studying each other, and I think teams are getting to know how Chelsea plays. We all know the kind of football Chelsea plays, defensive. You understand? But Tuchel coming into the scene, bringing this kind of Barca-like play. As a patu. We saw how they played in the Champions League that they won. Yeah, I think last 2 seasons exactly. So I think most of the coaches and most of the teams in the Premier League are getting to know how Chelsea are handling their football or going about their play. So I think people are getting to know. But Chelsea, as Chelsea. So
And the Chelsea Football Club, when you're ready, Obi Abesham. Moving on to our next match, City versus Crystal Palace. Last season, this match, first leg of this match at City's home, City lost by 2-0. This season, they almost lost by 2-0.
yes.
But hopefully, they had the beast of the goals. You understand? He's in. He has announced himself again and again with a hat trick. Give me your takes on that.
Manchester City, I think they've learnt their lesson. And then I think Pep Guardiola, as we know, is someone who doesn't, take defeat twice, or if not twice, more than twice. Until I say, you understand? And then Erling Haaland, putting his name out there as the claimer of the hat trick. I think it's a very good win. Judging from the fact that they were 2 goals down, and Erling Haaland able to get that hat trick with the additional goal, Charlie, a huge win. A huge win, Charlie.
Just like last season, last match of the day.
Exactly, a huge win.
2-0 10 to 3-2.
Charlie, a huge win. So I think City will go all the way. As City will know they will go all the way. Top of the table. I think they will take the Premier League. Exactly.
Okay.
They will make it a hat trick.
Okay. But we have to give the big ups to Crystal Palace.
Exactly.
The Vieira has really done well.
Exactly.
He has really put together a good team, and they are playing some good football.
Yes, exactly. I think
we should be very careful. It's the last season camp for my 1-0. And I go here. It's Eric Ten Hag. You understand? He vex pass, but I don't know to me. And this is a bit shame with you. Let's see how far it goes.
Crystal Palace too are doing well. So
Yeah.
Let's watch out for them. What team you are, no matter the team you are in the Premier League, Charlie, we share friends and Crystal Palace are. You have to be very steady because everybody right now is bigging up their game. Everyone is doing signings, Obia signings. So what I say. So Charlie, Obia, everybody should expect interesting things from his or her club. But one or 2 teams be on high. So I think.
Okay, moving on to our next match, Arsenal versus Fulham. 2-1, and that was a narrow escape by Arsenal, who almost lost, even though they came back strong. Exactly. What do you think about the match? What did you think about it?
Arsenal this season, Charlie, serious team. They are mentally strong. They are really, they are really in this game. They've shown today that we are here to win. We are really in this game this season. Judging from the signings, Gabriel Jesus, and other signings who have made it to the team. I think they are really serious about this season. Exactly. Well, we know Arsenal, they can lose to other teams. When I say other teams, I mean the teams that are not really close to the top 4. You understand? Talking about Nottingham Forest, talking about Fulham, talking about other teams. But this season, I think Arsenal, Charlie, they are really strong. So I don't think anything can bring them down. You understand?
If Ateta doesn't make top four, should he still be in a job?
Arteta not being in the top four, yes, I would say so. I think
So if he's not in the top four, who do they go for?
if they are not in the top four,
Who do they go for? And they sack him, who do they go for?
the coach. I would say they should. Yeah, I think they should be patient with Arteta because Rome, it was not built in a day. And after all, Arteta, I mean, he has been doing wonders with Arsenal. Not as in wonders. Please measure your wonders. I beg, measure your wonders. I mean, he took the FA Cup.
Yeah, first.
He took the FA Cup.
First 6 months.
You understand? His first 6 months, he took the FA Cup. So I think Arsenal fans should, be patient with Arteta. He's bringing good football to the fans of Arsenal. This season, Charlie, Arsenal, they are playing good. We all know, and we all can judge from the fact that the insults fans are, raining on Arsenal. It has come down. Exactly.
That's it for the Premier League. So we move to the Bundesliga. We are just going to take the two big teams. Dortmund won by 1 goal to nil, and Bayern also played 1-1 with Mönchengladbach. So, what do you think on those two games?
Okay, I'll go for Dortmund, and I think Dortmund won 1-0, right? Exactly. Dortmund, Erling Haaland leaving a bit shaky. They're a bit shaky, but as you know, Dortmund always produce youngsters who are really, really good, really, really good. So it's no surprise that they've won this match. So I think it's a good win for Dortmund. Exactly. And then Bayern Mönchengladbach. I would say it's a narrow escape for Bayern Munich because Mönchengladbach, as we know, is a team that really lost to the stem Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga. Yes. So I think me on my side, I think Mönchengladbach should have won this match, but it was a narrow escape for Bayern Munich. Being able to pull that 1 goal, yes, to the latter part of the game, and I think it was a good match. It's a fair match. It's a fair match.
So no surprises in the title winner. No surprise.
Oh, the title for the Bundesliga.
No surprise.
Oh, no surprise. If we all know how it will end.
And then Dortmund, Mumbra Ghana Premier League, you bet you. And when they win this now, Bayern they who win leader, you will not win.
Exactly.
So we move to the Serie A. We start from yesterday. Yesterday that was some serious cracking match by Lazio and Inter Milan. Where Inter Milan suffered in the hands of Sarri by 3 goals to 1. So this year, do you think it's going to be competitive like last season?
I think so because AC Milan winning it last season, taking it from I think Juventus. Inter from the previous season. I think there's this kind of switch in the the championship.
At least they are not becoming the Bundesliga.
Exactly. With Bayern always
Juventus took it for 9 years in a row.
Exactly.
Inter broke that cycle. Yeah.
And yes.
That's what we like to see.
That's what we like to see. Competitiveness. Yes. I mean, that's why every football fan, loves to see the competitive spirit in the league. I think it's good. It's good. It's a really good thing for Serie A.
Okay.
It's really interesting.
Yeah. That was a good game, by the way. So we move to the Europa League. The two English teams, the United and Arsenal. That shouldn't be any problem qualifying.
I think so. I think they will qualify. Yeah, it should be hands down qualification thing for them. Judging from how Arsenal is playing and judging from how United are coming back gradually, I think they should be able to make it into the round of 32 to the round of 16. Exactly.
Now to the big news in midweek.
The big boys.
Champions League group stages. And the group we want to talk about is Group C, where Bayern and Barca are in the same group, and they have Inter Milan with them. Okay.
Barca Bayern, being the main focus. Last season,
Who do you think is going to top that table?
Bayern as usual.
Bayern.
Bayern as usual. And I think Barcelona will come second.
Second.
Exactly. Then
Why would you say that?
because I'm speaking from this perspective that judging from last season and last 2 seasons of the UEFA Champions League, Barca not being able to break down Bayern Munich. So it shouldn't be a surprise to anyone if Bayern Munich also repeats that cycle. But I'm expecting FC Barcelona to pull a surprise to the fans, surprise them, because the signings they've done and how they are playing football lately. I mean, someone sitting at home will say, "Oh, we had Messi and we had Rakitic when the team Barca, were defeated 8-2 in a one-leg match. I think due to the COVID-19 as of that time."
Yeah.
So I think the signings Barca have made and how they are playing so far, I won't be surprised if they score Bayern Munich. Exactly.
Before we move on to the next thing, we want you to hit the subscribe button and keep following us. Like the video if it has been helpful to you, and let's grow this channel. This is the Broco Society, mainly the football agenda. We are presenting to you the football details of every match that goes on, the big teams that play every week. We give you everything that goes on. In time, we'll give you match analysis and everything. Thank you very much. Okay, what do you think is going to be a best season for Xavi with the players he has signed? And it's official, Kunde is now a Barcelona player.
Yes, registered.
What do you think is going to be the best season for Xavi? Me, I would say he has to win at least one trophy.
Exactly.
Has to win at least one trophy.
Yeah.
So what would you say is his best season
Oh, okay.
with the team he has?
With the team he has, I don't think Xavi has any excuses, because in every department he has enough players. Judging from the defense, Andreas Christensen, Jules Koundé, Ronald Araujo, Baldi, the La Masia boy, he's doing pretty well, and I think he has Jordi Alba and the right back. Even though I think they are lacking the right back, but Araujo has been able to handle the right back very very carefully. And the midfield, we know Barca has many midfielders. Frankese coming in, and I think other players, the La Masia boys, Pablo Gavi, and Pedri. I think Xavi has no excuses. Lewandowski coming in from Bayern Munich, exactly. So this season, his best. He should be able to take at least 1 or 2 trophies. The Copa del Rey, as usual, shouldn't slip off his hands. I think he should be able to win the Copa del Rey. And I think the Champions League, every team is now, everything is competitive. The Champions League, we know, is very competitive. If you underrate any kind of team, you just go out, surprisingly. So I think with the Champions League, I think the Barca fans should lower the expectations, because this is a new team that he has built, so they have to get their rhythm together. You understand? Know themselves very, very well. So the first season, I think nobody should put pressure on the team or on Xavi. So this season, at least, the Copa del Rey, and then advancing to the quarter or semi-finals of the Champions League, it's very good. It will be a very, very good thing if they go on to win the Champions League. But first season with the new players in the team, and then the young players, some of the best young players being promoted, I think nobody should put pressure on them. Everything takes time. Team building takes time. So I think the Copa del Rey, going with the Copa del Rey, and then, taking the La Liga or being second in the La Liga, and also going to the quarter or the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League will be a good start for Xavi.
Okay.
And then the subsequent years ahead, we look forward to more trophies.
Thank you very much, TJ, for your inputs. And unfortunately, we've come to the end of the show. And as I said, hit the subscribe button and let's keep this bro code going. You understand, my boys? Yeah, the women you follow football, hit the subscribe button. Leave us your comments, give us anything you want us to bring on this show, and we'll give it to you. My name is Kofi Derek again, KOD, and I've been your host. Thank you very much.